Alright, so that one's rolling. But I can always trim it too. Alright. So the first thing I need is a screwdriver, which I have.
That phone sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
It's pretty good for a phone, isn't it?
It definitely is. No, it's going through. I got it. I'm like, no, there's no way that's coming out of your phone. You get me every time.
I didn't bring the big block rocker, but I brought that little box.
No, that's fine, dude.
I figured that'd make more sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Space being conservative and everything.
Oh, exactly. I don't think we need to, I don't know, we're probably going to replace a lot of these pipes, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we're going to try and replace all the hoses.
Okay. They're on there pretty good, so. Oh shit, look at the rust.
Yeah.
Like, this is all rust. Okay, look.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Just throw it on the ground.
Yeah, well, we got to clean it up anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be messy anyways.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Everything's so dry. I don't think there's going to be any oil in the cylinder or in the underneath the intake or anything. Which in one way is good, but in another way kind of sucks.
Do you want me to bring the screwdrivers down lower so you have more? You can use the nut drivers for those too.
Yeah, I can. I'm more concerned with getting the damn things off. It'll be alright now. But you can tell which side's which side real easy.
I got this oil filter wrench too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, here. Let me use that right now.
It should be empty of oil because it's in the right direction. Yeah, those things are cakewalk, those filters.
We're not going to take the other one off yet, though. And now you can see what's under this.
Oh shit, it is leaking.
Well, that's good. We want some in there. Yeah, let me get a rag. That's actually a good sign. Right, look, I didn't even spill hardly any coat. I like it. Yeah,
I'm surprised it didn't gravitate down.
I'm sure some of it did. It must be a pressurized system, you know? And if it's pressurized, that's good. Alright. This is going to be the ground right here.
We got some pliers.
We got the channel locks, right?
Yeah, we got the channel locks. We had those here already, so they're probably up here.
Wait, I think I can get it. I got it. Never mind. I have to block the camera too much.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Get all the rubber off first, then we'll start taking out the components. Okay. Alright, cool. There's one set. Yeah, just remember when you pick that up, it's full of oil stuff. Yeah. Okay, this one's coming out good. But they got that right up there. It's just a threaded pipe right there.
Oh.
Looks like it's copper. Yeah, it's a copper pipe. Probably for heat.
So how are those hoses? They're probably need to be replaced.
You know, to tell you the truth, they don't feel that bad, but they're really brittle. And they're painted.
Yeah.
I mean, hose is cheap, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, while we're in here, let's just do it. You know?
Yeah.
So all we got is here
That's
to
just
here.
heater hose, isn't it?
Yup.
Alright.
So look, here to here, here to here.
Right.
And it goes wide, so it goes around the motor.
Yeah, well, we got photos of that too.
Right.
So,
Okay. So now I'm going to take off the breather. Take off this connection right here because we're gonna be taking these pieces off right here.
Right.
They have to unbolt this and just like set it somewhere.
Alright, you want me to get the socket set out?
Yeah, could you?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright, so let me do a quick intro here. Alright, so anyway, so here we go. We're taking out the hoses and stuff. There's no reason in running this thing the whole time while we're breaking it down, because it's just going to kill the battery and you're going to get bored. So, I will bring you back on when I got some of these components off, and then it'll look a lot cooler. So, this is the rebuild of the 327Q Chris Craft motor. Alright.
No, because I've never seen you more active.
Well, we're just trying to build a yacht.
You gotta find everything, man.
We're just trying to build a yacht, Al.
Yeah, Alcho Hall.
Well, you know, I did watch a rerun of Gilligan's Island the other night.
Oh, I already cleaned the compass.
Yeah, well, you know, they built all this stuff, but they couldn't patch a small hole in their hull.
Yeah, I know,
So
right?
I guess they were all stupid.
Yeah.
Ginger wasn't stupid. She was just dizzy.
Masturbating.
That's not good.
It's gonna make the video.
So anyway, so this is what we got
So
here.
what's happening, Al?
This is with the heads off. We took the exhaust manifolds are out there. Everything looks pretty good. We got you can spin the rods, which is good, except on the ones that got some a little bit of pressure on them.
Okay.
So it's cool.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. So that's a good sign there that those look good. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the rockers off and the rods out.
Alright, Al, I'll
so we can remove the heads.
If we get home at a decent hour.
And we're going to try to crank it over once we can see the pistons. Sounds cool. It's not in the camera's eyes, though. Right, so here's what we got here. We got the cylinders. You got the valley with your hydraulic lifters, which are all pretty clean. Some of the cylinders were full of crud, but we got them off. And then same thing over here. See, those babies look pretty good right there. So all in all, the engines are pretty good shape. You know, the hydraulic lifters are all nice and pretty. There's no wear on them. Look at that shine there, huh? The hydraulic part works. They sit good in the seats. So the lifter seats are all perfect. Bam! There you go. So there's your top end rebuild on the one motor so far. Okay, cool. Bride's down there working on that door. A lot better, huh? Yeah. I don't know how the camera's working on that though. You're not picking it up all that good. Right.
The lock still doesn't move.
It doesn't?
No, it's supposed to go, it's like, there's like an oval.
No, I see what you're saying.
You can see the top of the oval here, and this is supposed to go up and down.
Right, but maybe the handle's supposed to be in a certain position before it'll go up and down.
Well, that might be.
And I put it all the way out and then try to move it up and down.
So it is all the way out.
It just looks like the handle's in a weird position is all.
Yeah, because it's going down like this.
Yeah, it's not straight out, you know. That might have something to do with it. There might be a slot that little oval thing fits in.
See, I haven't switched the position of that.
Well, no, but I'm saying if you did, maybe that would help a little bit. Want some help?
Yeah, I got it.
Are you gonna unscrew it, pull it out, see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it can go in a different way, or maybe the other one's got a set screw on it and you could change that one.
I don't think the other one has a set screw.
No? Yeah, because it shouldn't be in that position. It should be either straight out or down, one of the two.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a set screw. It's set.
Now try to do the thing without it in it. And see if that thing will go up and down. Nothing?
Nope.
That's weird. That's why I think that thing has to be... If that's the lock, then that switch, the hinge thing... Uh-oh. You shut it.
Oh, that's okay. I got the handle.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking that's got to be all the way out for the lock to slide up. You know what I mean? Like all the way out.
I think I just need to take it apart and lubricate that from the inside.
Well, I mean, nothing's wrong with lubricating stuff from the inside.
Alright.
Yep.
Let's dance. That's not the right size.
Is that a motorcycle? It's like a winter outside, man. There ain't no motorcycles.
You'd be surprised.
What's wrong with the light now? It looks like it's like flittering and shit. It's not blinding you, right?
No, because I'm always looking at it.
No, it's not really pointing right at you anyway. I just want to document your accomplishment down there. Maybe I can catch a cold temper tantrum or something.
That would be fun.
Yeah, wouldn't it? You need something I can hand you or what?
No, I'm just gonna look at this.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. What I'm seeing is it fits in a slot, that oval does. Because it's a pin on the end of it that goes into a slot.
This is gonna need to be looked at.
Well, be careful in case there's a spring or something in there. Spring, banger. Oh yeah, see, look.
It looks like the spring is broken.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because look, there's two pieces of spring.
Oh, I do see that, yeah. I think there's supposed to be two springs and the other one's not aligned properly. That's what it is, ain't it? See how many springs is in there? There should be two. One for the one part and then one for the other. See? Yeah, there's two springs, right?
Well, you know what? I think this lever broke off.
Ah, well then that's what it is. What the fuck is
This lever
right?
broke off of here.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
Yep.
Well, then that's why it's not working.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's not,
That lever's supposed to go like that.
right, it is. Yeah, because
And
the
then the
spring
spring
right
is
here.
supposed to be all in one piece
Right,
and
yeah.
go in between it.
Yeah, this is a piece of spring that's stuck in here. Like
And
that.
that's why the lever wouldn't go, because
Right,
the
'cause that
spring
piece
was in the
wasn't
way.
in there, right. So is this JB weldable or not?
I don't know. Looks like cast aluminum. Or an alloy of some
Yeah,
sort.
some kind of alloy.
But this is supposed to be all one piece, this spring.
Oh, it goes this way. Yeah, that's gonna be rough, dude. Look, it goes like that.
See, and that's supposed to be like that.
Right.
Yeah, it is supposed to be like that. Yeah.
It is. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get that back down there, dude. I mean, we can try it, but
Well,
what do you
that's the
think the
problem with
chances
it.
of making a what do you think the chances of getting a new one of them are?
That's a good
We can
question.
put any kind of latch on that we want.
That's true.
You know, I didn't want to like grind wood or anything if we didn't have to, you know. Like if we put in a different latch system, then we got to make a bigger hole for the, you know what I'm saying? I think that door's only 3/4 inch, ain't it?
What if we can meet up tomorrow sometime? I know hours if you wanted to meet tonight, but tomorrow would be fine as well.
It's annoying, that sound. I'm gonna turn this off now. That's good enough.
I don't know. I guess it is 3/4. With this trim on it, it's hard to say.
Yeah, it looks more like inch.
I like that star because
Yeah, the Seahorse is badass, bro. It is. So I guess we could put any kind of latch system in there we want. It's just, you know, it's nicer like that because you don't have something coming out of the front of the door.
right.
And there's like no holes or nothing drilled. So it would be kind of nice to, if we could, to leave it like that, you know?
Yeah, I just don't know if we can get that piece.
I don't think we can get that. Even if we did get that to stick on there, I mean, there's going to be some kind of blob on it. And the blob isn't going to slide or do none of that other stuff. And you know, super glue won't do that. Not an alloy metal.
Oh, I guess it okay, yeah, it overlaps.
Yeah, a little bit.
That nub.
How the fuck did that break?
Good damn question.
This does look like part of that spring.
Yeah, it is. It's just a continuation of the spring.
Busted off. Someone was reefing on that is what they were doing.
Let's see, tomorrow will be great. You let me know at your convenience. You have a good night. Yeah.
So anyway, this is like the motor broken down without the heads, and we had a problem getting the piston rings unrusted from the cylinder walls, but now it actually works. So go ahead, hit it. So look at that, huh? Just like downtown. Cool. So that's a big improvement because before we couldn't get it to budge. Right, Brian?
Not even with a pry bar.
Yeah, we used a crowbar and we took the end off and we were prying and moving and them rings just stuck right to the cylinder walls. But now we're good.
Crying and crying.
Crying and crying, yes we were. But we managed to take this motor who hasn't been started, not like it's a who, but which hasn't been started in 5 years and actually brought it back to life, so.
It's Lola.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was Laura 3 or Lori 3 or something.
We're not keeping that name.
I hope not.
I'd rather have Lola. She's
Yeah, but isn't it Lola a guy that thinks she's a girl?
well, it's a good song, damn it.
Well, yeah, it's a good song, but shit, we might as well name it Titanic 2, you know?
I don't think that's a good one.
No, it's not. Anyway, so that's what the deal is, so. Love her.
So my knees were checked. An archaeologist with a lot of field work under his belt. It looks really, really good. The design was even cracked, although it's personal.
So as you can see, we're trying to rebuild Chris. Hold on a second. Okay.
John Oldman.
So as you can see, we're trying to rebuild.
Old man
an old
It stated May 2007, so that would make 2009 like.
Okay. So as you can see, we're trying to rebuild a 1969 Chris Craft 37-foot yacht. It's got two 327Q 8-cylinder Chevy motors in it. One of the motors was seized up. The other one wasn't, but until we crack into it, we don't know. The thing had been sitting for 5 years. 4 of it was uncovered. The last year, it was shrink wrapped. So, you know, we made a major investment because we're going to do some deep water diving here in the spring. So we need a boat that's somewhat dependable. So the only way for it to be dependable is if we do the work ourselves, which is what we're trying to do. So that was week 2. And then obviously that was over Christmas. All that stuff we did there was on Christmas Day and on Christmas Eve and Christmas, blah, blah, blah. You know, I love Christmas as much as anybody, but when it comes down to business, you know, you won't have a Christmas without business. So, next week, we'll be coming to you again with the rebuild of the 327. The heads are going off to be milled. We're going to do some valve reseating, we're going to put new valve seals and guides in. The 1969 motors burnt lead in the gas. We'll need to put inserts. Well, we don't know exactly what yet, but as long as we at least get 2 motors that are running so that if one goes down, we can use the other, we're good. So there you go. So that's the whole idea, is we're trying to restore this old Chris craft. I mean, it's a great boat. It's going to take a lot of work, but we got 3 dedicated people, me and Brian and Woody, and we're going to make it happen. So anybody who cares about boats, you know, if we can do it, anybody can do it, trust me. Alright? So this is Captain Mike Sparrow, and I'm out.